So we had a really good month in last month, and February is superb. Towards the end of the month, trades got a bit sticky. We're offside on a few, but they're still, within context of the cycle, valid. So let's start. So this little diagram at the top here that I've drawn is the only thing I trade. That is it. It just does different variations of this pattern. So you might get one on the way down here. It goes up again. It might stop here. And then, whatever it may be, this is what we're looking for. And we need to recognize where we are in this pattern. In order to recognize where we are, we have consolidation zones that we use for context. So we can identify where we are, what the likely flow of money is going to be. And we just simply want to position ourselves to benefit from that. A big proponent of this methodology is the number 3. So it really is as easy as 1, 2, 3. You're looking for 3 moves and you're getting in, depending if you're going from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, or you're selling 3. This is the pattern. So what I want to make clear is, should I bother dressing it up anymore? On this particular pattern from the top, on the way up, again, it's difficult for you guys to see this, but I can see it. I can see this stuff quite easily. It's not too difficult to see once you've got your chart vision calibrated and you've marked thousands of charts and you understand how many pushes it takes to make a level. And then you know that you're in consolidation. What type of consolidation are you in? There's 2 different types of consolidation. So on the way up, this is the pattern inverse, head and shoulders there. And we're seeing the first zone, we're seeing the second zone, and we're targeting down here. So an absolute fantastic move lower coming up. So we're here at the minute, expecting this move here to the previous low. Or you can view it, this particular picture, we're here at the minute, expecting the previous low. So that's what we're seeing. What signs are being given away in consolidation? First of all, the market makers have thrown a Gartley pattern. That's to get people to buy long. So they've got lots long, expecting higher prices. You can also see at the same time, in this second zone lower, they're creating lower highs, but they're containing the lows within this anchor point. I've seen it too many times. It's a trap. We are going short here. We're in this trade. It's a really nice one. And you can see that what they've been creating in the month of April is this, we trap towards beginning of February, trap false. We've been creating this false move all of March. And is the real move going to be given to us in April? I anticipate it will. Let's start AUD CAD. So this is a really nice pattern, really nice. Level 1, level 2. This is level 1 so far. And we are seeing high, 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 low, high, 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 low. This is where people got screwed. Nasty price action here. At the minute, it looks like this is the correct count. I'm expecting an ABCD. Why am I confident here? Because I just am. I've done it too long. The only thing I'm not keen about is the previous lower high. We're just testing it. We're not closing above it meaningfully. What this could therefore then give us is a double bottom attempt, but then I will scrap that. I wouldn't be interested in that pattern. As you can see here, just to show you on the left-hand side, we've got the pattern on the way up, pattern on the way down. We're expecting a big pattern on the way up. They have it. Let's just check I've been waiting for my Gartley. Maybe it's not on this time frame. Maybe it's off. No, is it on? No. Is it on 4 hour? It's really weird why my charts aren't saving. Get down to sensible units. Okay, here we are. So what have we got? We've got a perfect Gartley pattern. Nothing complicated, no clever dick stuff. That's it. We have a Gartley pattern. And I'm waiting for the CP point. So that's me. If the CP point doesn't happen, I'm waiting till we get involved above here. And I do anticipate this to get filled down here. Yeah, just waiting for that. That's a Gartley pattern, folks. So aggressive entry into the trend. HF, really nice. Just doing we got in here. Did we get in? I think we got in around here, maybe a bit earlier. Anyway, we saw what we were looking for. We saw a break and we started seeing high highs and high lows. I think even down here we got in down here, but we took that move. It's a wonderful move. This is 1. This is now 2, consolidation 2. It's how I see it. Whether I'm right or wrong, this is how I see it. So this is a 1. This is a 2. We expect a 3. How's it going to be given to us? We are still, guys, within the peak low. Still within the peak, so this is range-bound stuff, but notice the dynamic of the pattern. The red consolidation zones are the 2 consolidation zones. The blue lines are the harmonic, or the trend moves lower. Notice number 3s everywhere, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 to the low. Go and have a look for yourself. AUD NZD. First zone, second zone up. I can only see the first zone down. I'm not counting these. I'm counting these as pushes that make up the level. We're at a real extreme point. I've got an alert on when we start breaking down, waiting for the ABCD patterns to complete all of them and low prices. Okay, AUD/USD we covered. CAD CHF. Why do we like it? Because the massive ABCD pattern, which has reacted, we're already up 120 pips. Okay, what else can we see? We can see the market cycle here. We can see 1, we can see 2, and we can see a 1, 2, 3 to the low. This is the last lower high. This is our target. Doing really well. Trades off the entry, targeted entry. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. We are in that. CAD JPY, playing around with the peak ultimately. ABCD into the peak of it. This is a Gartley as well. X, A, B equals C, D. What can I see in this leg up? Well, I can see, you need to see the consolidations as interruptions, really. And then you need to trust that those interruptions either form a chop or they form a zigzag. So what have we got here? Chop. What have we got here? A zigzag, which is in a chop disguise. So we've got a chop zone, and we've got a zigzag or trap false rule as another consolidation, and then the peak where we're chopping again. Just a little thing to jot down. Leaving CHF JPY, Euro AED has caught out a few as well. I saw this week. A few being caught out on this, even though it's showing us everything is not ready. For me, it's not quite ready, but I love it. This is 1, this is 2. So we remember that diagram at the beginning. This time the market maker's thrown in a harmonic pattern in line with the pattern. In line with the pattern. So what we can see now is really good action. Really good action. What I'm not keen about is this break here isn't actually a break. It's a test. This isn't a break, it's a test. So I don't love that. And this is a doji, which I don't count as part of a test. So I'm not convinced of that. I've got my first break, my second break. I'm looking to get long. I would definitely get long on the close above 2. It's a beautiful pattern, guys. EuroCAD, didn't trust it. Good reason. Go back and look at the previous videos. Why didn't you trust it, Steve? Okay, let's have a look. Didn't trust it because it's in the middle of the 1, 2, 3, middle of the first zone of consolidation, 50-50 trade. It's not for me. It's always been struggling around the wicks here. And yeah, pass. Need to trade off the lows. Euro CHF, crazy, but not so crazy if you can see what's going on. The pattern's complete. There's 1, there's 2, there's 1, 2, 3, 3 blue harmonics lower. Double bottom, which is looking more and more like a double bottom, but I never trust it. I don't trust it. I don't like that double bottom. However, we are breaking down the pattern. We've now broken here. We've broken here. So this is the first. There's definitely a 1, 2, 3 complete in here. You can call this 1, this 2, and this 3. That's complete. 3 becomes 1. Now we need to wait for 2. Pass. This guy I like a lot. Level 1, level 2. We're expecting a huge push up here. We are seeing in this pattern the ABCD in red. We're seeing a W here. First break. High, 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 low. High, 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 low. Into a third high, 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 low. Quite easy. ABCD there is Euro JPY. I'm not really chasing, but you can see the stereotypical 1, 2, 3. Lovely. This was the last lower high. Really. Even though it could be here, it depends. This is an even earlier one. 1, 2. This was the last lower high. That's the first high, 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 low. High, 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 low. Could have gotten in. Bloody computer. Sorry, guys. Here we go. High, high, low, which is also a Gartley. High, 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 low. You could have gotten in anywhere on this rush candle, and then you know you're away, or you could take a safe entry here. Euro NZD, much like Euro AED, one of the beautiful looking setups. When I say beautiful, you have to really be passionate about this because it means a lot. It's real stuff. You make money from looking at lines on the chart. It's no joke. You really can make money from doing this. So it's probably better than any skill you could learn. Any skill you can learn. But be under no illusions. I've been doing this 15 odd years now, and I'm still not the best at it. And I don't think you'll ever will be the best because there's too many different disciplines. But I absolutely love what I do. It's a real thrill being able to do stuff other people can't do as well. And you're constantly learning and evolving. And if I can do it, you can do it. You know, you really can. So don't be scared by these charts. It's not complicated once you break it down. So what we can see here is 1, 2, same sort of thing, Gartleyan line. We've taken out the previous low here. So let's just copy that and pop it here. Taken out the first one. We're waiting. This is the second. We're waiting for a retest, and that'll be also 1, 2, and it'll be absolutely perfect. But I'm waiting for it. Euro USD, another beautiful set up for us. A little bit left side for me. I'm not such an engager in the middle of the zone. Look what happened to EuroCAD, but this is quite pretty. So we do have 1, 2, 3 up into consolidation. Market maker was showing high highs and high lows. The classic here, this was the classic hook, line and sinker. This bit is classic. High, 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 low, high, 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 low, spike. Sorry, not today. Why? How could I have seen this? You could have seen the A, B equals C, D. Had you have had that knowledge before? Because obviously this happened, people bought it and lost. Otherwise, it wouldn't have gone down. Sellers also shorted and won. You would have known the ABCD is completed here. Give or take, what's that? That's 100 pips in a day. Give or take that, the market then dumped a long way. So anyway, we're in the middle of the zone. There is harmonicness to this. We're trading in line with the cycle. You can see that that's all we have thus far. So it's not everything that we've wanted. We've wanted more, but reaction-wise, I'm not too disappointed the way we're backing around the completion point of D. What I don't love is the CD leg move potentially down to here. Potentially it could happen, people. So just be prepared for that. What else have we got? We've got GBP AUD. This is one I wanted to take on Friday, and it's starting to show its hand. We've got a change, we've got a break, and there's no second thoughts on this sort of a trade normally. End of the month, beginning of the month, make it tricky and doubtful. Push 1, push 2, off the 50 EMA, targeted entry trade. Yeah, really nice. Can't deny it. GBP CAD, trying to trick, much like I just showed you on those other ones. You know, we have this high, 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 low, high, 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 low, trick you a bit, think you're going to get it, pulls it away. If anything, it's going to make a higher low here. You can see 1, 2, 3 to the high with the small pattern in between there. High of the range at the minute, so I'm passing, and it looks pretty middly to pass. GBP CHF, beast. So this whole thing, level 1, level 2, 3, 1, and the rise. Stupid of me to have even taken this ABCD short because it's against the market cycle. Market cycle is up. This is the low of level 1. One of the most aggressive places. Push 1, push 2, push 3. Should be over. Let's see how we can get out of it. It is still alive. GBP JPY, I don't touch this because I don't like it. 1, 2, it's in a peak. 3, GBP USD. We've had some fun on this guy. It's easy to see what its intentions are. 1, 2, peak. This is all level 1 and level 1 consolidation. For me, you can argue that this is 2 here. This is 1. This is 2. You could argue that, but I'm not. I'm more experienced. The fact that we've come back so far into this zone means that this is ultimately a high, high, low. And yeah, so we've got push 1, push 2. It's not so clear and pretty, but there is a Gartley on the, there is a bit of a Gartley going on here. ABCD indeed is working. But for me and the eyes that have picked up on it, I can see that this is one zone and this is your second. So you got your 1, your 2, and now this probably is your third. Because you've seen this 1 week, 2, you've got 1 week, 2 week. This hasn't given us a third yet. If I'm wrong, you're looking at something like this. Just don't think I'm wrong. And lower with another third, just don't think I'm wrong. Anyway, NZD CAD, the bane of my life. Yes, the bane of my life. I haven't had too much success, if I'm honest, with NZD CAD, but I do treat a pattern as a pattern, and I don't take too much favoritism. You know, I'm not into all of that. I just, if it's there, it's there, and if it plays, it plays. So this is a beauty. We've got 1, 2, 3, and then we've got a big one in the guise of, do you remember at the beginning, there's 2 types of consolidation. You've got a nice sideways type of consolidation, or you've got this angular trap false. But this angular trap false was in the form of a Gartley. And now we're making highs, higher, low, with a defined ABCD. This is a safety trade entry. This is one of the lowest risk entries, but at the minute, it looks like it's failing. Beginning of the month trade at the moment, so could still be volatile. We shall see. Trade's got a big stop. NZD CHF just spooling, ready for a move like AUD CHF. 1, 2, 3 to the low. NZD JPY was one of my all-time favorites. You can see how clean it was. You can see the 1, the 2, and the 1, 2, 3 starting to break down. Japanese have threatened with higher interest rates, moving away from the negative rate situation. NZD USD, same as AUD USD, in that second zone, starting to play out, starting to break down that internal structure. 1, 2, 3 to the low. We're expecting the same thing, 1, 2, 3 to the low. And it's making lower highs again. It's just too easy, but it looks so easy, but it's impossible sometimes to get in because you get stopped out. Where are we next? Gold, monster gold. It's done the 3 now. So it's done the 3 of 3. I'm not looking at that because I can't see any more value. Personally, I can't be gambling from up here. Pass. Stellar moving higher. USD CAD is a stunning example. 1, 2, ABCD. Expect higher prices. We just need to get involved with that. USD CHF completed the harmonic in red. That's pretty much it, folks. If you like what you've seen here, you've got to join my personal YouTube channel, which is known as MelonsTrade. We have a Telegram group where we can discuss trades, setups, and help you sort of pick up the concepts. Please like and subscribe there. And join the MelonsTrade newsletter at the MelonsTrade website. It's a free weekly or bi-week or once fortnightly newsletter. And we're covering themes that we are picking up on. But guys, wish you all the best. Happy Easter. Hopefully, even the Easter holiday tomorrow, look to get some trades out. All the best. Cheers.